The attorney for Congressman John Coyers. Everyone's been hearing about that guy, the one who exposed himself or whatever, and then he paid out with the tax dollar money to pay these women off to keep him quiet. Now it's all coming out. His attorney came out today because John Coyers is in the hospital for fainting or something. He's stressed out, and because he's lightheaded, I guess. And he goes, he doesn't have any updates yet. His conditions got better. And the attorney said he wants to know why Nancy Pelosi is asking Coyers to step down, but not Senator Frankin, who has admitted to groping women. The Black Caucus is now questioning this, which is kind of weird because Nancy Pelosi is a Democrat. She's asking Coyers to step down, but not Frankin. Frankin gets to go before an ethics committee and be judged, and he'll probably keep his job, which will probably, I don't know what that'll do. It'll make the Democrats go crazy, and they'll throw the race card at their own party, which is kind of funny. Do you wonder if the Democrat Party is playing favorites with Frankin and throwing Coyers over, throwing him under the bus, they say? Rush Limbaugh thinks it's the millennial Democrats who are not tolerant of sexual harassment on either side. So this could be why that Coyers is being slammed, because they can't play favorites. And Coyers' attorney's thinking this is a race card, but I don't know. But it is kind of strange that she's not asking Frankin to step down, and Frankin is admitted to it. And he's a senator. So if Coyers is pushed out and Frankin gets to keep his job, I don't know. It's going to be weird. But who cares, because I'm not a Democrat. Coyers' attorney says he could file possible discrimination charges against Nancy Pelosi and the DNC for discrimination if they could. Coyers' lawyer has repeatedly stated Coyers isn't going to be pressured by Nancy Pelosi or anyone else. He stated Coyers can't just be fired by allegations without due process because he's in Congress, and he's not like Matt Lauer, who worked for a private industry. That there's a due process of they can't just be fired based on allegations. And he said it was a nanny of his that is accusing him of harassing her because she lived with him for 11 years or something, and she's alleging that he harassed her in the car, and that he paid her off so she wouldn't go public with it. And he goes, well, if she took the money, why did she still continue to live with them after she took the money for the harassment? I don't know what happened, but apparently the DNC and Nancy Pelosi are really jumping down his throat or pressuring him out, but not Frankin. When, I don't know, it was kind of strange. Maybe that Coyers has a point. There's something funny going on, and Frankin maybe needs to be dealt in the same way or the same harshness that Coyers is experiencing. So, hey, it's an inner fight with the Democrats, and they're not used to that. They're not used to, feeling like they're being screwed over. It's usually the Republicans that get the raw deal, like Roy Moore. He got a raw deal. And he's surging in the polls right now. He's 5 points above that Doug Jones. So, and the rhinos and the Democrats aren't liking that. So, and then there's all this, that Coyers and Frankin being in trouble, and then Matt Lauer being in trouble. All these people that are Democrats supporting party members or media people who are being pushed out also, or being fired. And it's all coming apart. And it's crazy. So let's see what happens when Coyers comes out of the hospital, and see if he ends up suing Nancy Pelosi and the DNC for discrimination. He might get the Black Caucus and, who knows, Black Lives Matter, whoever, to jump on board and maybe get a lawsuit going against the DNC. Who knows? I don't know. It's pretty weird, and it's interesting at the same time. I guess we'll keep watching the news and see what happens with him.